All right, good morning. Welcome to you all to Real Madrid Hub again. I'm your host, Dr. Jota, and as usual today, I will be bringing a bunch of stuff that you will love because it is about Real Madrid, it is about Endrick, and let me tell you something. This is information we already brought to the channel thanks to Edu Cornago, who showed up the other day in the show and let us know Real Madrid will go ahead all in for signing Endrick, okay? But this is something that we are going to talk about a little bit later because before that, I wanted to talk to you all about the comeback of Cristiano Ronaldo last night against Sheriff Tiraspol. And as you can see, Cristiano Ronaldo is not dead at all. I mean, for so many people out there, Cristiano Ronaldo might be retired already, he might be out of soccer already, but I've been saying this over and over again. Cristiano Ronaldo is still a great player, is still the GOAT. Well, maybe not the GOAT, but is still a great player who has to be surrounded by better players in order for him to get better. I mean, it is not the other way. It is not a dead man walking surrounded by super top professionals. I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful with the rest of the Manchester United players though. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? But Cristiano Ronaldo is not yet dead. I mean, he is not dead. He's super way crazy alive, and if you give him the opportunity to prove that, he will. And that is what he did last night. He scored after all the drama with Erik ten Hag, and he was off the first team for 1 week or so. He's been without training with them. He's been out of the squad, right? And the first thing he did when he returned, it was to score 1 goal for them. Yeah, I know, I get it. It was Sheriff Tiraspol. It was not another super big team or something like that. But this guy has been out of the squad for 1 week. And the first thing he's able to do when he come back is to score 1 goal. So I don't think this guy really deserves to be judged like a guy who should be retired or something like that. I mean, we all have been listening to the debates between Roy Keane and all these legends from Manchester United, right? And what they've been saying, I mean, not Roy Keane, I think that Roy Keane is the only one defending and protecting Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's right, by the way. But all these people from Manchester United and out of Manchester United have been criticizing and blasting sometimes to Cristiano Ronaldo for no reason, right? This guy still deserves a lot of respect, and in my opinion, Cristiano Ronaldo will be back very soon. If you give him the opportunity to show everybody that he's ready to go, he will, okay? He will prove that, and he will prove everybody wrong. So that is the thing. It's the same thing with Casemiro. I mean, I've been telling you about that. Why Casemiro was all these last games on the bench, when he's a guy who has won 5 Champions League with Real Madrid. He has like thousands of hours of flight, hours of experience nobody else have, and is still on the bench. I mean, the first thing he did when he came on the bench, when he came on the pitch, the thing is scoring or protecting the defense of Manchester United, and he got an standing ovation the day he played against Tottenham from Old Trafford. So people really spot the experience. People really spot the good players. So if Erik ten Hag is a little bit more humble and flexible, I think that he will learn how great players he still have and manage in Manchester United without being disrespectful with them. Because probably for him, it is better for them to be out of the squad because they are old and not experienced enough, or they just simply don't fit in his tactics or whatever you want to call it, right? But these guys have still something nobody else have, and it is important for Manchester United to count on them still, because they will deliver a bunch of stuff anybody else can, right? So I don't know, but I mean, I just wanted to talk about that because I've been listening to a bunch of bullshit regarding to Cristiano Ronaldo and Casemiro and all the stuff, man, that made me really nuts. And the first thing I wanted to do, it was this, okay? Say, no, Cristiano Ronaldo is not dead. He's a great player and he still can deliver a bunch of good stuff as long as you give him the opportunity to prove everybody wrong, okay? I'm gonna reset the camera here. Okay, perfect. So now Real Madrid is the most important for me, yeah, but it was important as well to mention about Cristiano Ronaldo, man, because a lot of people, a lot of assholes out there, man, just trying to retire Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's not fair. It's not fair at all, at all. Anyway, so most important, guys, as far as, well, no, not Endrick. Wait. Hold on. This is important. Let me find the news. Before to talk about Endrick, I just wanted to talk about Jude Bellingham. Why? Because Jude Bellingham will be the next target, the next goal for Real Madrid. And I just wanted to find, news to support. Yeah, this is something from Bellingham the other day when he played. Right after that, he talked a little bit to the media, and he was asked about the possibility for him to sign for Real Madrid, and he was kind of laughing, like shy, like saying, yeah, you wanna headline and that's it, but I cannot respond to that. I cannot say I'm gonna sign for Real Madrid because the most important for me right now, I'm super focused on just playing with Borussia Dortmund and that's it. But man, when you see the guy, the body language, it's like, yeah, I have something and I'm hiding something, right? And I know stuff, but I'm not gonna share with anybody else because it's not the moment, right? I mean, we have to be very careful with these kind of things because Real Madrid is working behind the stage, right? It's working on the signing of the player behind the stage, and we cannot force the player to say, hey, I'm gonna sign for Real Madrid, I'm gonna play for Real Madrid, just because he has to be very respectful with his current fans and club and all this stuff. But just for you to know, guys, I've been talking to Edu Cornago the other day. I've been talking to Jose Felix Diaz. I'm all the time talking with different journalists and media and stuff. And I know Real Madrid has been working on the signing of Jude Bellingham. And like I said, with Endrick, it's the same thing. The two main objectives for Real Madrid next year, it is Jude Bellingham and Endrick. Right now, we are working and we have advanced talks in the signing for Endrick, right? It's almost done. And that is what Edu Cornago said the other day in the show. That's why, guys, if you don't understand Spanish, no worries, because you will understand. The soccer language is universal, right? Everybody can understand if somebody says, yeah, Real Madrid will go ahead and sign to Endrick. So the other day, Edu Cornago showed up in the show and he said, yeah, Real Madrid has already done all the things he had to do to sign Endrick, right? So it's almost done. Everything has been done, and apparently he has the okay and the green light from Florentino Perez, Juni Calafat, and all the people. So right now, the only thing missing is the price of the player. So Real Madrid will have to listen the asking price from Palmeiras, which apparently is about 70 million, 60 million or something like that. But once they agree in the price, Real Madrid will go ahead and sign to Endrick, okay? So no worries about it because it's almost done. And then Bellingham is the same thing, but it's still, they've been working on the signing of Endrick. So now they will go ahead and try to sign or get an agreement with Borussia Dortmund for Jude Bellingham. And it's definitely another main target, another main goal for Real Madrid next year. And I'd say there won't be any kind of problem because the player wants to play for Real Madrid, and that's great. That's great. As long as the player wants to play for Real Madrid, nothing is gonna happen because we will find, we will figure it out how to reach an agreement with both the club and the player, right? And it'll work because the player wants to play for Real Madrid, and that is the most important. When a player wants to play for a certain club, there won't be any kind of obstacle on the way, right? So yeah, Bellingham will play for Real Madrid for sure, but Real Madrid is still working behind the stages to sign him up. And now I just wanted to finish this video with the information regarding to Endrick, because yesterday in different media, newspapers and stuff in Spain, in Marca, pretty much, Marca has been tracking and monitoring the situation of Real Madrid of Real Madrid signing of Endrick, okay? So they know very good what's going on here. Today I'm gonna have to Jose Felix Diaz in the show, okay? And he will let me know what's going on, at what point were we at now in the signing of Endrick, but it's almost done. Why? The other day I had in the show to Edu Cornago, like I said, and Edu Cornago, who was the first journalist in Spain in interview the guy, let me find it really quick. He said, it's done, and he told to me, right? He told me, and he knows very good what's going on, because he has a lot of people around Endrick in Brazil, and he's been talking to different agents and the agency and people around this guy, and he knows exactly. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, here. And he knows really good, right, where we at in terms of the signing of Endrick, and he told me that it's almost done, okay? No, this is not the video. Oh yeah, this is the video. So that was the moment where Edu Cornago told me that everything was done in the signing of Endrick, okay? So now every single newspaper, every other newspaper and media and stuff are claiming we are in the right track to sign Endrick. And the funny thing is, Edu Cornago told me Endrick is a Madridista. He doesn't want to play for any other team in the world. He just wants to play for Real Madrid. And that is going to make the things super easy for Real Madrid, because the only thing missing, like I said, is the asking price with Palmeiras. Once we find a way to go through, it's not gonna be any problem, okay? So he said, okay, Palmeiras will ask at some point between, I don't know, 50, 60 million or something like that, right? But once we find a point, a meeting point or something like that, Real Madrid will sign the player with no problem, because he wants to play for Real Madrid. I mean, he's a very good friends with Rodrigo and Vinicius, right? So there won't be any trouble or problem or obstacle or whatever, okay? So Real Madrid will definitely go ahead and sign the player for, not next year, because he still has to play a little bit more for Palmeiras, because he's 16 years old, and he's not allowed to play in Europe still, but he will, okay, in the future. Probably within 1 year and a half, 2 years down the road, we will see Endrick playing for Real Madrid with no problem, okay? So yeah, very good news as far as Endrick, and that is the 3 news I have for y'all guys today, and I wanted to share with y'all. So Jude Bellingham, Endrick, and Cristiano Ronaldo. So stay tuned in the channel. So as long as I have, or I find more information today, like I said, I will have to Jose Felix Diaz in the channel. So if he delivers anything new or something, I will let you know, okay? So have a great day and see y'all. Bye.